Hi guys, recently I posted something on the community tab on this channel. It was a post about negative self talk and how a lot of students engage in that. It got a lot of hits, so I thought let's make it into a video. Pardon me, I have low energy levels today. I am sick, but this is also the best time to shoot this video because I realized when things are going perfectly well in our life, everything is going fine, our family, friends, success, physique, then it's easy to be positive, optimistic. But when things go south, that's when it's the hardest to stay positive. That's when we beat ourselves up the most. I'm noticing that in myself as well because I'm sick. So sometimes when I'm not able to get out of bed, I hate it and I'm cursing myself. And that's when I realized, it's so easy to be positive when things are going the right way. And it's so absolutely hard to stay optimistic when things are not going according to ourselves. But this is not how the video is going to go. But the message remains the same, that even in the hardest times, it's extremely important when you can't see progress, or when what you want, the way you plan it, things are not going as per your plan. Even at that time, if you can surrender to the Almighty, if somehow you can still stay encouraged and hopeful for the future, that things are going to come on track and this is just a testing phase for you, trust me, things change. Trust me. So, right now in your life, if I know some days if you're planning to sit for 8 hours of study, you might end up studying only 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. Some days you might want to stay away from social media, you'll end up there. Sometimes you might wake up late. Sometimes you might want to solve this chapter in 2 hours, but it might take you 3 hours or 4 hours. Sometimes things might not go as per your plan. And listen, we are humans. Don't be so hard on yourself. And especially in these times, I want you to be positive. I want you to say the right things to yourself. Okay, how? Let's do a practical, okay? So let's say this one chapter should have been finished in 2 hours. It's taken 4 hours. The obvious thing to say is, damn, I wasted so much time. I should have finished it faster. No, that's not what you're going to say from now on. What you are going to say is, okay, I did it well. It took the required time. Maybe I estimated less time, but it took the required time because I know I did not waste any time. Okay, you have to be very realistic and positive with yourself. And this is true, I guess, if you don't waste any time, if you're sitting nicely and studying all throughout the day, if a chapter takes a little longer also, that's just the learning curve. It just means that probably that plan, that deadline was not right. That was just an estimate. And it's okay. So when you say something like that, you'll still be hopeful and you'll not hate yourself. You'll want to study harder the next time. Being very honest, there are so many times I've seen students who do not clear the exam and they're just 8 marks, 5 marks, 10 marks less than the aggregate. And they have everything on their plate, everything is right with them. The only thing that's not right with them is their mindset. They are negative, pessimistic. They expected to fail, they expected things will not work out for them, they are unlucky. A lot of times you say things like, what if it doesn't work out? It makes me so angry. You can say, what if it works out? What if this time I pass? What if this time it just works out? When you're studying, at the back of your mind, you have to believe that all this effort is going to make you pass. This attempt or next attempt. If you are dedicated to this course, if you're studying every chapter nicely, if you're becoming an expert in all of this, you're practicing exam papers, you're doing everything that the teacher has told you, then you are bound to pass. You are bound to pass. If not you, then who? If not you, then who? Okay. So, moments like this, when you're making little mistakes here and there throughout the day, I want you to stay positive at that time. Even if last 2 attempts, 3 attempts, 10 attempts, you have not passed. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Trust me, you think that maybe you are too old to pass this exam. You think it's too late to pass this exam, but it's just in your mind. When you change this, your story is going to become a success story. Trust me, what you present, what you think about yourself is what people believe, what people buy. So now on, I want you to take it very seriously. Let me give you some more examples, the way you are going to be talking to yourself from now on. So if you wasted time, what are you going to say? the most obvious thing we tell ourselves is, damn, I wasted time. Damn, I'm not going to pass the exam. Damn, I'm out of deadline now. Okay, but what you're going to say is, okay, fine. Gone is gone. What's gone is gone. Let's now do the best that we can and let's not repeat this mistake. Let's think, why did we waste time? Okay, maybe we were too tempted and we gave into the temptation of using our phone. Like next time, we are not going to give into that temptation. Or if we have to, we'll limit it to 10 minutes. You learn the lesson. If you have made a mistake, you learn it. Let's say your classes are going too late. You have a lot of classes to finish, and then after that, you have to study the syllabus. Okay, so all this is too much to handle. And when you're mapping it out in a plan, it's not fitting. Three revisions are not fitting. You will, the first thing you will say is that I will not clear this exam. How do I manage? Let me leave coaching. The right approach here that is going to be is, see, you have to take coaching to clear your concepts if you're weak in the concepts. If you already know the concepts, it's a different story, then you can skip coaching. But if your concepts are, you are at zero level, then you have to take coaching to understand those concepts, because right now we don't have enough time for self study. Plan your coaching, like daily I'm going to watch 6 hours of lecture and practice it 2 hours. That way for 1 month I will finish my classes, 1.5 month I'll finish my classes. Then okay, maybe 3 revisions are not possible. It's okay, no problem. Do 2 revisions. If you can't solve a whole question bank, then at least you can solve past 3, 4 exam papers. You can do the RTPs. Reduce that. It's not compulsory to study 3 times to pass the exam. Trust me, I have cleared all the exams. But so many times it was just 2 proper readings I did. CA inter, CA final, just 2 decent readings I did, and I went to the exam and I passed the exam. Why? Not because I'm a genius. It's because I studied nicely. Every question that I solved, I actually used my brains and I actually figured out what is happening. I made small notes here and there so that I remember my mistakes. I did it so well the first time and the second time that it was helpful in the exam. And trust me, I did not even do like 1000 questions. I did not. And I managed to pass. Why? Because the limited number of questions I did, even if it was just 500 questions per subject, I did it well. Okay. So, whatever you're doing, quality has to come out of it. After studying that stuff, you need to be able to feel that you know things. If someone asks you, you'll be able to look at the book and explain it to them. You should be able to teach that well. You should be able to write. If that is coming in 1 reading, 2 reading, go with it. It's okay, you'll pass. But don't pressurize yourself with deadlines like that. 3 readings, 4 readings. And don't tell yourself negative shit that I'm not gonna pass. So now on, your homework is that I want you to monitor throughout the day the way you are talking to yourself, the way your thoughts are going on. What are you thinking? Write it in front of you. What are you thinking? Make it positive. Okay, and I want you to practice this for a couple of days. Just don't think negative. Even if you're doing a mistake, be delulu. Okay, be delusional. Even if you're making a mistake, say the right things, say optimistic things, positive, nice things. Trust me, it changes everything. I have done it so many times. Right now, it might not look like the perfect thing, but trust the process. Do it for 10, 15 days. You will realize your productivity is increasing and you will feel more optimistic, hopeful, positive. Okay, when you say the right things, even if something bad happens, it gets erased and something nice happens then after that. Okay, I'm giving you a secret. Yeah, I'm giving you a secret. So use that and you will see the magic. Okay.